This is Khalil Ahmed from Millennium Immigration Canada. Today, guys, we will discuss about Supervisor application for your parents and grandparents. So if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, subscribe it and hit the bell button so that you can get notifications of new coming immigration related videos on time. In this video, I will provide more important information about the procedure, eligibility to apply for your Supervisor for your parents and grandparents. Stay with me till the end of this video. It's gonna be beneficial for you guys. Parents and grandparents, they have multiple entries in Canada over the course of 10 years by the Supervisor, okay? But just keep in mind, only permanent residents of Canada or citizens of Canada, they can apply for this program. And initially, your parents and grandparents will come to Canada for up to 2 years without having to renew their status in Canada and can enter multiple times over a 10 years period. This visa is available all years and is an alternative to the parents and grandparents program. There is a permanent residence program for your parents and grandparents that is called parents and grandparents program, but that is starts once in a year for some time, There is a specific time in that period you have to send your application for your parents and grandparents. If that is accepted, then your parents will come here as a permanent residence. That program is in high demand, but there are limited space for that. And Supervisor offers more certainty of family reunification. It is especially useful for citizens of countries that need a temporary residence visa to travel to Canada. It means that you no need to constantly reapply for a visitor visa, guys. Eligibility for Supervisor. Parents or grandparents of Canadian citizens or permanent residents may be eligible to apply for the Supervisor. They cannot be inadmissible to Canada on the basis of health or criminality, and they may be required to meet other conditions specified by the visa officer. This visa is only open for parents or grandparents of Canadian citizens or permanent residents. You can include your spouse or common law partners in that application for the Supervisor, but not dependents, your kids. Let me see the health inadmissibility. So these are the health inadmissibility reasons, guys, I have mentioned here all. And you can overcome medical inadmissibility as well. If you get any medical inadmissibility for your parents and grandparents and your application gets refused, guys, then you can apply for a temporary residence permit to overcome medical inadmissibility. Suppose once you or your immigration lawyer have compiled all the required Canadian immigration documents to complete a TRP application, you must then submit it to the Canadian immigration authorities for considerations, means to IRCC. If you are an American citizen or have a permanent residence status in the United States, you can submit your temporary residence permit application at any Canadian consulate or port of entry to overcome medical inadmissibility. The fees for this application is $200 Canadian, guys, for temporary residence permit application. Okay, there are some criminal inadmissibility reason as well, but keep in mind the Canadian government offers an application for criminal rehabilitation to those who are inadmissible to the country. I have made already a video on this criminal rehabilitation. Okay, so please go back to my channel and then you can find that video that is more in detail about this topic. If you have been convicted of a crime in a foreign country and has been more than 5 years since you have completed your sentence, you are likely eligible to apply for criminal rehabilitation in Canada. So guys, some people raised objections in my last video that I am telling the ways to get them into Canada as a criminal. Guys, please watch my video completely. Whatever information I have provided, that is from the Government of Canada website, not from my own. How to apply for a Supervisor? Applicants who have to apply from outside Canada. Who is applicant? Applicant is your child or grandchild who is Canadian citizen or permanent resident. IRCC will need to assure that you will support your parents and grandparents during their time in Canada. And you have to provide, guys, as a applicant, a signed letter to your parents and grandparents. And you have to take medical insurance of at least $100,000 Canadian from a Canadian insurance company. And also you have to include a letter of promise of financial support throughout the duration of the visit. Okay, in that letter you will promise that you will support your parents and grandparents throughout their stay in Canada. As an applicant, you must have to prove your citizenship or permanent residence status through the documents. Okay guys, either your Canadian passport or your permanent residence card, and you have to include a list of the people in your household. Your medical insurance must be valid for at least 1 year from the date of their entry into Canada. If you want to get the visa, okay, the applicant means the permanent resident of Canada or citizen of Canada who is applicant, he has to prove the insurance has been paid. Okay, IRCC will never accept quotations, guys. An immigration officer will also consider like your ties to the back home countries of the applicants. Suppose if you are an only child here and they have no relative there, they have no money there, they have no businesses there, and there is no reason for them to go back, it means that they are coming to Canada and they will become a burden on their social assistance program. So that's why there are 100% chances they will not issue a super visa for them. So to overcome this problem, you must have to show the ties of your parents and grandparents in the back home countries. Suppose you have to show through the papers that they are getting pensions to show their financial stability. Show through the papers that they have a property to take care of, and you have to show the family and finances matters, like they have some children as well in the back home who can take care of them while they will return back. So, and also immigration officer will consider the political stability of your home country, like you're applying in that time when your country is going through political instability, and that could be a reason for rejection of your super visa. So guys, all these things must be considered. These are all eligibility criteria. So there is an immigration pathway for your parents and grandparents, and that pathway is a parents and grandparents program, PGB, and that is a permanent residence program, guys. If you apply through that program, they will come here as a permanent residence of Canada. But the alternative program is super visa. Through that program, they can come here initially for 2 years over the course of 10 years, guys. The next intake most probably will be in 2020 for the parents and grandparents program.